I'm Grace.
So let's get started.
I'm a recipe blogger, family-taught home chef,
Cheers.
Cheers.
iPhone-only photographer, and proud New Englander. All the flavors and textures of lasagna in soup. It's heaven in a bowl. Soup season is still in full swing, and this lasagna soup is always on my soup rotation in the wintertime. I mean, what's not to love? Pasta, a bunch of cheese, and a bunch of meat. It's all the flavors of lasagna in one big bowl. Heaven on earth. Let's go to the stove and make it. Cook and crumble your Italian sausage out of the casing and ground beef until it's nice and cooked through and juicy. So after you've cooked and crumbled your meat and set it aside, it's time to sweat your veggies. So I have some sweet onion here. Actually, I think it was yellow onion that I'm gonna pop right in. Garlic. I like a lot of garlic in this. Who doesn't like garlic? And then I have some shiitake mushroom that I just chopped up. And the shiitake mushroom is just gonna give our lasagna soup a little bit of earthiness and just an extra little meaty bite. It's so good. If you don't like mushrooms, you can skip it, but I love mushrooms, so I'm gonna put them in there. And we're going to saute this for about 3 to 4 minutes, just until it's nice and fragrant. And you certainly can't have lasagna soup without a lot of tomatoes. So I have some peeled whole tomatoes that I'm gonna add into my pot with my veggies. And I'm just gonna take a spoon and kind of crush them up into rustic chunks or bite-sized chunks, just so you don't have huge pieces of tomato. And I have some crushed tomatoes, which is essentially like a thick tomato sauce. And I'm gonna add that in, and the combination of the two is the perfect texture. But we do need to thin everything out, or else we're not talking about soup, we're talking about tomato sauce. So we're gonna add a generous amount of chicken broth. Just keep adding things in. I have some Italian seasoning, which is just a blend of Italian herbs. A pinch of fennel seeds, which is what they put in Italian sausage. It just has that nice Italian sausage flavor. A bay leaf, makes it taste like soup. And the secret ingredient is a Parmesan Reggiano rind. So what I like to do is when I'm grating the Parmesan Reggiano cheese, save the rind in the refrigerator, and it comes in handy to flavor a soup. It just adds this amazing richness and kind of falls apart in the soup. Little pinch of salt, and back in all of that meat that we cooked. So all the sausage and all of the beef. So you wanna bring your soup to a gentle boil and then keep it at a simmer for about 10 minutes just to meld all those flavors together. Oh, it smells so good in here. Quick stir. And then let's put this guy in medium heat to let it simmer for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. I almost burned my hand off, wow. That was steamy. It's been 10 minutes. Our soup has been simmering away. But you can't have lasagna soup without lasagna noodles. Duh. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the lasagna sheets and you're just gonna use all your strength and break up the lasagna noodles into bite-sized pieces. And they may fly everywhere, beware. It's a little bit difficult to do, but use those muscles. You want to stir everything up, get those noodles to be submerged in the soup. You want to keep your soup at a simmer, cover it, and let it go for about 8 to 10 minutes. I think that's what I wrote down, until the noodles are al dente. Facial. Boy, is this glorious. You want to take out that bay leaf and the parm rind. Pro tip. If it comes off the spoon, take a fork. This right here on the parm rind is the best cheesy treat ever. We're missing something very important. and that is cheese. Again, you can't have lasagna soup without pasta and cheese. I have ricotta here. And to it, we're going to add in, wow, this bowl is not big enough, some mozzarella cheese and some Parmesan cheese or Parmigiano Reggiano. Wow, I'm going to get a new bowl. Mix it all together. This deserves quality assurance. Come on, let's try this. Soup in the bowl, of course. And then the best part, take a big, nice scoop of that ricotta mixture, dollop right on top. And as you eat it, the ricotta just kind of melts into the soup and the stringy mozzarella just strings out as you scoop. Let's try. It honestly tastes just like lasagna, but in soup form. So incredible. That creamy, gooey cheese finish. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. Soup. Soupy. Soup dance.